Alright, what's going on there, guys? So this was sent to me by a eBay seller who I've worked with previously. He just sends me things for review. There's no deals made. I'm not purchasing things from him. I did, however, we did the Pixely stuff together, so if that gives you guys an idea of who I'm still working with, this is the gentleman that had all the Pixely drones. He's a pallet purchaser, which means that he purchases a lot of stuff on pallets and he sells them off for a cheap price. So he sent me a few of the other stuff that he had and wanted to offer everybody a deal of 20 bucks or $19.99 for one of these, which is about average of what they cost. So you're not getting a huge deal here, but still he's, knocks some off the price. You do get it brand new. There is a newer model of this out now, but I've had a chance to play with this JBL Flip Go now, and I'm having a blast. Now, I have some really expensive speakers and I have some really cheap ones. I'll give you an example. This is my MegaBoom, which I purchased in 2015. It was $300 plus. I think it was like $314. This is a fantastically loud speaker. Then to follow that up, I ended up getting the, I don't know what just beeped. Something beeped. Anyways, to follow that up, I ended up getting a JBL Flip, the first one, and then I had a second one, which is red. It's in the other room. And then I have the JBL Clip 3, and then the JBL Go. So I thought it would be fun to do a comparison of probably the two smaller, louder ones, the original JB Flip from 2013, and then the JBL Clip 3 from 2018. Versus the JBL Go from 2018. They do have a JBL Go 2 out now as well. Connects to most of your Android and iOS devices. Comes with a nice little pretty manual and a nice little box, and everything looks all wonderful and dingy, and then it comes with a little charging cord, and so far no issues. It does allow you to do an inlet just like most of the other JBLs. It also has a microphone, a mini USB Android C, not C, I'm sorry, mini Android USB is what that is. And then it has some dedicated buttons here on the top, phone call, plus and minus for volume, Bluetooth connect, and power button. And then it has a nice little place for a clip there if you want to. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Okay guys, I currently have the JBL Go sitting up there on the shelf, which is where we'll be testing all four of these speakers. And I am going to crank it up. I'm going to be using my cell phone. As you can see, I have the directional mics pointed back in the direction that the speaker currently is. This is a fairly small room. I'm going to try to hold this up to where you guys will be able to see it. I'm going to be playing DJ Quads, which is a guy that I really enjoy and like to use for a lot of my videos. It's all royalty-free music, so you guys can use it for your YouTube channels if you want to. So we're going to start with this. I'm going to slowly crank up the volume and let you guys watch the decibels as they come up, and we will see exactly which one has the higher decibel output. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and hit play. Alright, so you guys can see that it is currently reading it. I'm going to slowly increase the volume, and let me get my hand out of the way there. So here we go. Looks like we have an average of about 76 to 78 decibels, which is actually fairly loud, honestly. It sounds really clean inside here. Honestly, there's no distortion, no bass breakup, no nothing. You got to give it to JBL. They make really good products. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in between 76 and 78 decibels at its highest peak volume capabilities with that current song. We are going to use that current song for all 4 tests, okay, to make sure things stay, as even as possible anyway. So, all right, let me set up the next test. See you guys in a sec. Alrighty guys, this time up there on the shelf we have the original JBL Flip, release date 2012 through 14. Pull this down. We're going to start the same song that we were working on earlier, Dreams. We're starting it over from the beginning. I'm going to hit play. And we'll slowly increase the volume as we go here. Alright guys, I was seeing between 74 and 81 decibels. Highest output was 81. That is the original JBL Flip. So let's go ahead and cruise on. Next is going to be the MegaBoom. So let me reset. I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay guys, we're going to kick off the MegaBoom. It is way louder. Unfortunately, I'm getting critical battery warnings. I did forget to charge this one, but I think it'll work just for this quick experiment. So we'll go ahead and pull up the decibel meter. I'm going to start the song now. There we go. Should be able to hear it coming through. Let's go back to the decibel reader here. Okay, cancel. There we go. This is pretty average listening music. I mean, you could averagely listen to this in your office. So let's go up from here. I think our highest on the original JBL Flip was 80.1 decibels. So let's take this up. There's the critical battery warning. I just saw an 80 for you guys, and it just shut off on us. So that was pretty critical battery there near the end. But so I got an 84. That's loud. That thing is extremely loud. So I would say they're all doing pretty good. We got one more test here. We got the JBL Clip 3, and then we're going to do an outside test between the JBL Clip 3 and the JBL Go and see which one produces a better sound outside. So let me reset. I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay guys, last one. This is the JBL Clip 3, and I've got it up there on the shelf. Hopefully it doesn't tip over during this test. I have a feeling it's going to vibrate itself loose, but it is what it is. We'll do our best to try to make this happen. And let me reset this song here. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so I've reset the song here. I'm going to throw this app up. We're going to close out of that. We're going to open up my DBX again. So we get accurate reading here. We'll cancel that. Cancel. Okay, we're going to take it up from here. 78.3 on a max. So, not too shabby. The clip 3 does get very loud. As you can see, it did finally fall on its side from vibrations. So the test may not have been totally 100% accurate at the end, but we can definitely see that it is louder than the JBL Go. I'll go back, reference all the numbers, and I'll put all the numbers down at the bottom for maxes. Okay, so let's take this outside. We're going to do another decibel test outside the house. As I walk away from it, I'm going to tell you how many feet away I am so that you can have an idea of how audible this is going to be from certain distances. So, alright, I'll see you guys outside. Okay guys, for the outside test, we will be starting with the JBL Clip 3, and then we will move on to the JBL Go. I've got my decibel meter out here again. I'm going to walk backwards and tell you when you could have this cranked up as loud as you want to, right, and still have a normal conversation. Like, let's say you're at a pool or hanging out on a golf cart on a golf course, when this is going to be annoyingly loud for someone and how far away they have to be before this will be, you know, good enough for just you and your party to hear, or if it's still going to be too loud. So I'm going to keep walking backwards, and I'll give you a few estimates on how far you can go before this is an annoyance for somebody else, or when it starts coming into a decent audible level for everyone. So I've got the directional mics on there again. Once again, I'm going to restart my song. We're going to choose a new song this time. Okay. Let's go fading. Alright, so I'm going to turn it up all the way, and then I'm going to walk backwards. And let you guys watch for yourself. Okay, we're coming down into a nice, reasonably audible tone. Okay guys, so if I had to take a guess here, with me talking really loudly to this thing up close, the decibels are obviously going a little bit higher, but just watch and monitor for yourself here. That's with directional microphones. So this is a quiet street or quiet home, basically. We're coming in a normal conversation, audible. So do I think this would still be a little bit annoying for a pool being this loud? Yes. So if I was to turn this down, and I'm roughly 25 feet away, if I was to turn this down, this would be an acceptable pool audio for, you know, having a group of people around, okay? And that is currently at about 47 to 50 decibels. Okay guys, once again, I'm going to be doing the JBL Go, and I'm going to be starting my walk that way, pretty much ending up where the cat has so wonderfully set himself for me. And so we're going to start the volume low and keep cranking it up. I'm going to get my hand out of the way of the directional microphones, and we will take a walk backwards, and I'll tell you where this becomes an annoyance for people at the pool, and how, you know, where you should be roughly at like a 25-foot range, okay? So let's kick this off. I'm going to turn it all the way up now while I'm close to it. As you can see, at no point in time does this become an annoyance. Once we drop below the 50 mark, we're still a little bit too high. Okay, this is a reasonable, and this is at full max volume right here. This is just
audible for a pool. So you could have this cranked up at the pool, you know, just slaying your favorite tune from a 25-foot range. So the JBL Clip 3 is much louder. The JBL Go is nice for on-the-go stuff. So yes, it is exactly where I expected it would be in the lineup, at the lowest, starting from the lowest to the top. So the JBL Go is great for probably trips, pool use, personal use, backpack, walking around, skiing. Throw it in your bag while you're skiing and just listen to your tunes out loud, you know, whatever. I think the JBL Go covers that. So let me stop that. So far, it's not too bad. I did use this the other day when I was outside doing projects, and honestly, the battery life says it's about 6 hours. I got about 3.5 hours out of it at full crank volume, so I think it's really going to depend on exactly what your volume settings are is going to dictate basically power use or power consumption on how long this is going to last for you. Do I think it's good at full volume for 3.5 hours? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good considering how light the little unit is, and it does put out a fair amount of sound. There's no crackly, there's no tinny noise to it, there's nothing. It's a very clean, audible sound. And it's still cranking out some decent little decibels. So anyways, guys, this is the JBL Go. The purchase link, if anyone is interested, will be in the description below. I hope this test was satisfying. I hope that I cured all of your, hey, you didn't test that properly and this wasn't fair, and I did my best, guys, to try to make this as fair as possible across the board. So everything was tested with the same songs, everything was tested, you know, same direction speakers, same everything from the get-go, same, you know. So if there's a problem beyond that, I apologize. I couldn't make you happy, but for the people I did, if this is your first time here, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you're really feeling it and you want to show some awesome support, go ahead and drop a click on the notification bell and turn on all those notifications and show me some support. Anyways, guys, drone worship, I'm out. Purchase link will be below, and I will catch you guys all on the flip. A toodaloo.
Someone's not counting. 6.